Okay? Okay. So soul is immortal. Soul never dies. Soul transforms from one body to other. Agree with me?
I agree.
Now, what is the surrounding? Surrounding is, I'm wearing this cloth today. When I go home, I won't wear this cloth, something different. Okay? When I get up in the morning, I get up not with this cloth, something different. When I go to office, what? Something different. So, this cloth is changing ever. Okay? When this cloth is old, what you do? You give it to a donation center. They may use it, goodwill. So likewise, if you feel that parts of your body are useful to society, you are free to do that. Nobody should stop you, because as long as you have lived, this is your body. So you are free to write in your will that I want my heart to be donated to somebody at the time of need, or kidney, or whatever. So that's your choice. But as regards your soul is concerned, your soul will choose a path depending upon your karma in this life. So I have explained earlier how soul can go up, how soul can go down. So that's in short. But in nutshell, this is a big message to all of you. Hear very carefully. All of us have chanted holy names today, right?
Yes.
Raise your both hands.
Yes.
Please raise your both hands. You all are instantly liberated. What is liberation?
Free.
Liberation means free. Free means to serve others. There is no bondage upon you. Understand bondage? Bondage is where? In prison, right? In prison, are you free? No. So you are not in a prison. You are free. And what's your freedom to be used for? Serving other people. Other people who are serving them. So that's your freedom. So by hearing the holy names, you get liberation, you get one more thing, you get two more things, you get three more things, you get four more things, you get five more things. You get love, you get bliss, you get joy, you get harmony, you get peace. Right? That's short answer.
Thank you very much.
Number one, I want to say thank you for all that you have shared. It's very interesting that you're here at the time that you are, and I appreciate it. I missed Holly because I was out of town, and it's one of my favorite experiences. However, my question is, you were born and raised in India.
Correct.
Why did you come to the United States?
Very simple answer. Very simple answer. My son was, and I have said it at the very beginning of the meeting, I'll be truthful, right? We were living in a country, you have heard, which is #1 country in happiness in the entire world. Nobody can tell which one is that. Can you tell? Can you guess? I have given you the news of the, I have given you the bad news of the chap, so I'll ask you a quiz. Which country is considered as the most happiest country in the world? #1, #2, #10.
India.
No, I think it's Sweden.
You are close. It's Norway.
No way.
Oh, I was close.
You are close. We lived 8 years in Norway. We had all the benefits, job, nice house you can think of, pension from government and all that, everything in Norway. We came to America in 1978. My son was about 13 years old. And he said, Dad, I want to live in America. We said, why? He had his reasons. I can watch TV here 24 hours. In Norway, I have to sleep at 10 o'clock, he said. and TV you can start at 5:30. So 10 o'clock to 5:30, TV is closed in Norway. Those days, I don't know now. Now you have many channels, or people catch channels from UK. But those days, we had separate TV, 10 o'clock shut, 5:30 in the morning with weather news and all that. So he said, Daddy, I want to live in America. So I said, okay. So I had a green card, all of us. We lived 10 days in New York, didn't like, went back. Why? We had everything in Norway, good food, good house, good job. So why we will live in a country like America? When there are a lot of people running like rats. So we told our experience to our friends in Norway. They said, have you been to America? We said, yes. How did you like it? I didn't like it. They said, how come? We said, we stayed 10 days in New York, didn't like it. They said, you went to the wrong place. Go outside New York. So 79, again we came. Again we didn't like after 10 days. Now, one thing I want to explain to you. When I came here, 78, I got a job offer. My wife got a job offer in the United Nations. Those days with 33,000 salary as economic advisor to Bangladesh. I got job offer $18,000. Total ballpark about $51,000 per year. Big money. But she didn't like. I liked, of course. My son liked. So we went back to Norway. Third year, my wife said, you go alone, I'm not coming with you. Third year I came, then I got a decent job with Phillips Petroleum Company in Oklahoma. So I invited the family, they came at Thanksgiving. My son always wanted to come. He completed his high school in Bartlesville, Oklahoma. Then he graduated from Baylor University in Waco, Texas, and then Thunderbird here. And we had some friends in Tempe, Arizona. One lady, this is very interesting. One lady was married to a Sikh back in 1930. This lady was a nurse. She was Arizona. She settled down with her husband, Indian husband, in my town, Allahabad. And she was the first nurse ever in that town. So she saw a lot of VIPs. Their kids will be born there and all that. She forgot America altogether. When her husband died, she came back in 1972, back to Tempe. Her son is still working in APS. Unfortunately, after 2 years, she died of a car accident. Unfortunately, 74. So that's the story of that nurse. But what I'm saying is, my son motivated us, and as such, for the last 40 years, we are in America, and we don't regret. We don't regret.
Do you find that your spirituality and your practice is as accepted here as it was in other countries that you lived?
Other countries, I did not preach spirituality. I just lived there, whether it is Germany, or whether it is Norway, or whether it is Yugoslavia. In America, I'm a fully blown preacher. How? Since 2002, I guess, Governor of Arizona, Jim Napolitano, used to organize interfaith breakfast. So I was Director of Communication in Hare Krishna Temple, 2002, along with the President of the temple. 4 of us went in Governor Janet Napolitano's inauguration. And I was proud to give her blessed garland, sprinkle holy water on her, and gave a copy of Bhagavad Gita to her father and herself. And our picture was in front page newspaper, on TV, everywhere. That was 2002. Then comes John McCain, and series of people, Mayor of Tempe, Mayor of Gilbert, Mayor of Mesa. So as ambassador of temple, always with this holy mark, remember? Always in this dress, always. Even in court I don't go in this dress, but I do go with mark. So I have been writing numerous articles in newspaper about Hare Krishnas. Good question. These are the books published by Arizona Interfaith, and have contributed chapters. Lot of writings here, For a token donation, you can have it, token donation. Like suggested donation 16, suggested donation about $20 here. So
We do have copies of that also in our library.
Yeah, naturally, everybody has.
Yeah.
So that way, to answer your question, I take pride as a human being. When I was in Hare Krishna temple, we wanted to start cow protection program. Temple authorities did not approve of it. So I separated from Hare Krishna temple authorities, not with Hare Krishna.
Oh.
I had at that time 1 supporter, then later 20 supporters, now 100 supporters. And so we are preaching. We have become very strong non-profit organization in Arizona. And we organized this festival, Holi. I have given the handouts there. 2,000 people came in Tempe, Kiwanis Park last week, and we collected good money out of that. So people come, they call us to go to Goshala, and I humbly request all of you also to call me, make a visit at your convenience, preferably Saturday. See the cows, pet them, feed them hay, feed them banana. You will see, just as you do to a dog, if you do that to the cow, you will see your bliss will blow up 1,000 times.
Quick question, do you have your I guess the principles of Hare Krishna in your materials on the table so people can see this when they go home? Do you have those principles in writing?
Go to website. I'll give you the website. Some of it is there, but go to the website, which is very, very easy to remember. Can all of you say, as it is?
As it is.
As it is. Asis.com.
Yeah.
Got it.
I see, okay. Any other questions? No? Yes?
I have a comment more than a question,
Sure.
but so she has a question.
Question first, comment later.
Yes,
Question first, comment later.
Okay, question first.
Oh, okay.
I may have missed this someplace, I'm not quite sure how to phrase it right, but is Hare Krishna part of Hinduism? It's an aspect of it, and there are other aspects of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just one division of it.
You see, you have milk. Agree? From the milk, you boil it, you get, after a certain process, yogurt, right? You get cream, right? So we get the cream. Hare Krishna is the cream.
You're right to the top.
Okay.
As I encountered you, I sensed that great essence of love, peace, joy, the whole essence of spirituality. And I honor that in you. And when I saw the countenance enhancements, I immediately thought balancing the right and left hemispheres of the brain, and also the area of your consciousness. So, and as far as a comment overall, as you were speaking, it reminded me that we are all a facet on the diamond of God, and I thank you.
As a proof, I'll show you this. I'll just repeat myself. This is my driver license, the holy mark on my head, and saffron shawl. I didn't make today, but I wear it whenever, if you invite me second time, I'll bring it.
We'll invite you a second time. Yes.
So
Definitely.
this beliefs that I firmly believe in God. This beliefs I firmly believe in myself. This means that I firmly believe in friendship and invitation of Nazim Rashid, that he will not bite me. That was playtime, that's different, right? And also this means that I'm also not going to bite this, I'm not going to waste your time, right?
That's for sure. Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you, thank you.
I really want to say thank you to everybody for being here today, particularly you, sir.